Hey, this is Dr. Jason Munsell. I told you I would give you some sort of virtual course closure, in part to make up for various contact hours, stuff like that. Um, and also just to sort of give you a reminder of various things. I will put up a little PowerPoint um, that is the sort of course closure, but it's just sort of same thing I do in pretty much every class. I got my cool computer glasses on, and I'm just stoked. Um, and I just finished one for Com 100, a little course closure. This is going to be exactly the same thing, except I will, say something different. But I wanted to introduce you to a few things before I get into some of the other stuff. First, this is my prized possession given to me by my late mother-in-law. This is the Pull My Finger Santa. This is awesome. He has three different messages for all the boys and girls. There's the third one. It's great. Look at this. Here comes Santa. We call that a special effect. I'll do that again. Wasn't that cool? In any case, some reminders before I get to this little course closure. First, if you have not, I really enjoyed the presentations. I know we were rushed for time, but I think everything went really well. And so you should have grades for that, and very brief email responses / feedback in a sentence or two. But those grades should be on KC. And also, I will go back at some point this week to go look at the threads. Remember, I added those couple of threads in part to make up for contact hours, but also just because of the flood and my conference and getting Thanksgiving off and all those crazy things, I didn't quite get to all the various things that I wanted to get to, particularly the stuff about contemporary rhetorical theory, though a lot of that stuff is infused into Jason's textbook, particularly the whole idea of the construction of reality. But I will look at that stuff. So if you have not done that, it's just for part of the participation grade. And so make sure you do that. If you do not do those threaded discussions, then you will have points taken off of your participation grade. So make sure you do that. So that's first reminder. Second reminder, if you haven't sent me those PowerPoints from the presentation, because it looked like almost all of you had some sort of PowerPoint, please do so. That's a great way for you to show me the evidence of the stuff. And I know it's a huge part of the grade, but really for that bit, for having evidence, documentation that you did this stuff, so long as you have that documentation, you're going to get the points there. So even if it's not the PowerPoint, in some other form or format, whatever, various links, files that you want to send me, whatever, make sure you get that stuff to me ASAP, because some of you I don't think have done so. I have to go back and look, and I'll try to have grades up as soon as I can. But I got lots of various classes. Where's my coffee? Hold on, I need coffee. Then again, where did I put my coffee? Thank you, Santa. My little nativity scene. Jason. I've had this since I was a very small child. It was made in Hong Kong. Yeah, go do stuff. Reflection paper should be due tomorrow. Please just email it to me. I've had a couple of people asking how to do that. And I should be wearing the shirt that says it's in the syllabus. But I go paragraph by paragraph to tell you how I want you to do that. And I also have the grading matrix and everything like that on KC. So if you do have questions, please let me know. But the stuff that you have and that I've talked about in class should make things very, very clear. Please note that for that reflection paper, big hint here, what I'm really, really looking for is not only that it's nice and polished, it's a very well written paper, but that you focus a lot on the theory stuff. Many of you, and because we were rushed for time, but a lot of you neglected to sort of talk the theory talk and the strategy talk in the presentation. So I'm wanting you to cite specific theories. You don't necessarily have to have citations and stuff like that, but talk the talk. If you want to cite our textbook, do so. But talk about particular theories. That's really, really important to me, because the whole point of this entire class has been sort of, here is a rhetorical theory class, but let's take this theory and apply it through the process of advocacy. Okay, so you should have presentation grades done. The evidence stuff should be done soon as you give me stuff and I have a chance to look at it. Papers due tomorrow. Work hard on that. I want these to be really good, super duper papers. I'll be pretty strict on the papers, not only with the theory stuff, but also the writing. It needs to be very, very well written. And then by the end of the week, next week, that's when your final examination is going to be due. If you have any questions about how all that works, you have the final examination and the questions on KC. It is take home, it is open book, open notes, open heart, open mind, whatever. But if you do have questions, let me know. But again, that stuff is due on Friday. And by the way, big congrats to Erin for her charity event last night. I thought it went really, really well. We didn't have a great attendance, but there were chicken fingers. But no, Dr. Spencer Lloyd did a great job, and then Erin gave a brief presentation. I thought it was really, really powerful. And then thank you, Elizabeth, for helping out. That was awesome. Yeah, okay, well done. So that's sort of a recap. Hopefully that gives you the information you need, and we're all on the same page when things are due and stuff like that. Just let me know if you have any questions. What the PowerPoint says is basically, this is the last day of the week, blah, 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 blah. We've covered a lot. That's actually pretty cool. Right here. That looks better. It looks like the Christmas trees in the coffee cup. We have covered a lot this semester, and I do regret that because of the flood. I'm pulling a Milli Vanilli. Blame it on the rain. Yeah. But we didn't get to a lot of the stuff that I wanted to get to, and so this last part of the semester has been sort of wonky. But I always like to talk in a course closure about the value of any given course, and where does that value come from. And it does not come from me. It does not come from Santa, nor any of the reindeer. God, what's wrong with this picture? This is like I've had this since I was a little kid. Maybe it was like pre-Rudolph.